Have you ever wondered what it means to be truly motivated? Have you ever paused and thought about that internal force that keeps some individuals moving forward, irrespective of the challenges they face? We've all had those moments when we feel on top of the world, when we're inspired and feel we can conquer anything that comes our way. But then there are also those other times when we feel as though we've hit a wall and motivation seems to be in short supply. What if I told you there is a philosophy that could help maintain this momentum, a philosophy that could fuel that inner fire? This philosophy isn't new, as a matter of fact, it's ancient, but it has been used and endorsed by some of the greatest minds in history, from emperors to philosophers, from warriors to scholars. They found a way to tap into an unfaltering determination which consistently guided them towards their goals, no matter how colossal or daunting they were. This philosophy we're referring to is Stoicism, a philosophy that predates even Christ. Stoicism isn't just about enduring pain or suppressing emotions. It's about understanding the world around us, understanding our place in it, and understanding how we can best navigate through this sea of life. It teaches us how to be content with what we have while simultaneously striving for more. It helps to view obstacles not as hindrances but as opportunities for growth. Stoicism elucidates the idea that our perception of events holds more power than the events themselves. It's not what happens to us, but how we respond to it that truly matters. It helps us understand that we have the power to control our reactions and our attitudes, empowering us to transform adversities into advantages. So, if the idea of a relentless, unwavering determination appeals to you, if the thought of a philosophy that can equip you with an unshakable will to keep moving forward, regardless of what life throws at you, intrigues you, then you're definitely in the right place. Today we delve into the realm of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that may hold the keys to unlocking unyielding motivation. Our first method is called the Dichotomy of Control. This principle, a term that originates from the ancient Greek philosophy of Stoicism, can be easily explained through its literal translation. The name Dichotomy of Control is an eloquent synonym for division of power. This powerful concept perfectly captures the essence of the method. It essentially enables us to divide our life into two distinct categories: things within our realm of control and things that fall outside of it. The Stoics, well-renowned philosophers and thinkers, believed that perceiving this distinction clearly is the fundamental stepping stone to achieving motivation. They argued that many aspects of our life are well within our reach to control. These include our personal actions, the decisions we make, the steps we take. They also include our responses, how we react to the events occurring around us, and how we choose to handle the curveballs life throws at us. Similarly, our attitudes, the mindsets we adopt, the lenses through which we view our world, lie solely within our control. On the other hand, there exist elements in our lives that are beyond our control. These uncontrollable factors include the outcomes, the results that our actions yield, the consequences they bring about. They also encompass the reactions of others, how individuals respond to our actions, how they interpret our intentions. Similarly, the world around us, its ever-changing nature, its unpredictability, is something we cannot control. By focusing our energy and attention on the aspects we can influence and consciously accepting the ones we can't control, we liberate ourselves from unneeded stress and anxiety. This in turn fuels our motivation. It empowers us to remain resilient and persistent in the face of adversity, enabling us to navigate through life's challenges with grace and courage. It serves as a compass, guiding us through life, highlighting the path to self-growth and empowerment. This in turn fuels our motivation, allowing us to persist in the face of adversity. The second method is the practice of negative visualization. This term might seem unusual or unfamiliar to many, and it could even be perceived as a paradox. After all, why would anyone willingly engage in negative thinking? The answer lies in the ancient philosophical school of Stoicism. Now, if you're thinking this sounds strange, let me assure you it's not as gloomy as it sounds. Counterintuitive as it may seem, this practice has deep roots in Stoic philosophy, a belief system that thrived in ancient Greece-Rome. The Stoics, whose ranks included illustrious names like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, believed in the power of the mind to shape our experiences. For them, negative visualization wasn't about breeding fear or pessimism, but nurturing resilience, appreciation, and motivation. This concept encourages us to think about, to visualize the worst-case scenario. What does this mean exactly? It means envisaging potential setbacks or losses that we might encounter in our lives. It means picturing the loss of a job, a relationship, or even a loved one. It prompts us to put ourselves in a situation where our comfort, our stability, is no longer there. This practice might seem like a burden, but the Stoics argue the contrary. By contemplating these setbacks or losses, we learn to appreciate what we have. It opens our eyes to the value of everything we hold dear. It makes us realize the transient nature of comfort and pleasure. We come to understand that we can endure hardship, that we are more resilient than we think. This mental exercise is more than just a precautionary measure. It prepares us for life's inevitable challenges, but it also serves another purpose. It motivates us to act, to seize the day, to make the most of our present circumstances. After all, our time is fleeting and our resources limited. So shouldn't we make the most of what we have while we have it? This practice of negative visualization then, as paradoxical as it may sound, is a tool for living a more conscious and appreciative life. It not only prepares us for life's inevitable challenges, but also motivates us to act while we can, to make the most of our present circumstances. Lastly, the third method is the concept of Amor Fati, or love of fate. This intriguing concept, which originated from the Stoics, an influential group of philosophers in ancient Greece and Rome, has a powerful and timeless resonance that holds true even in our fast-paced modern world. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom and pragmatism, held a unique perspective on life, one that allowed them to deal with adversity with an unruffled calm and an unwavering courage. Their philosophy was grounded on the principle that life is inherently unpredictable and difficult, but it is how we respond to these challenges that truly defines us. Amor Fati, a Latin phrase that directly translates to love of fate, was their guiding mantra. It was through this concept that they were able to approach life with a heightened sense of acceptance and a distinct resolve not to be defeated by circumstances. The Stoics embraced everything life threw at them. They saw every event, every challenge as an opportunity to learn and to grow, to become stronger and wiser. They believed that by accepting and loving our fate, we can experience life as it genuinely unfolds rather than fretting about what it ought to be. They encouraged us to find joy and motivation in the journey of life rather than obsessing over the destination. This mindset of Amor Fati is not about passively accepting whatever comes our way, but actively embracing it, seeing the potential for growth in every experience. It is about looking at every obstacle, not as a hindrance, but as an opportunity to grow, to evolve, to transform. It is about embracing the uncertain, facing challenges head-on, and finding the courage to weather all storms. Moreover, it is about finding fulfillment in our actions regardless of the outcome. It's about the satisfaction and sense of accomplishment we feel when we know we've done our best, irrespective of whether we've won or lost. It's about recognizing that the real victory lies in our effort, in our resilience, and in our determination, all of which are independent of the outcome. This mindset enables us to embrace the uncertain, to face challenges head-on, and to find fulfillment in our actions, regardless of the outcome. To summarize, the Stoics offer us three powerful methods for enhancing our motivation. First and foremost, the Dichotomy of Control is a method that directs us to center our energy, our aspirations, and our efforts on aspects of life that are within our direct control. This principle motivates us to understand and accept that there are elements of life that we can't influence. Realizing the difference between what we can and cannot control is crucial for maintaining motivation. The second method is negative visualization, a powerful tool that equips us to anticipate adversity. It's a technique that forces us to ponder potential challenges, problems, and setbacks. It makes us mentally ready to face any kind of adversity that comes our way. By embracing the uncertainty, this method fuels our motivation, reinforcing our capacity to survive and thrive in the face of adversity, ultimately making us resilient. The third principle that the Stoics offer is Amor Fati, which means love of fate. It's a concept that asks us to accept and even cherish the course our life takes, regardless of how difficult or challenging it may be. It's about finding motivation in the journey, not in the destination. It teaches us to relish the process, not just the end results. It enables us to find joy, satisfaction, and motivation in the process of the struggle itself, thereby making our journey meaningful. So whenever you feel your motivation is dwindling, remember the Stoics. Remember they taught that you have the power to command actions but not the outcomes. Always be prepared to meet adversity head-on. Above all, cultivate a love for your destiny, because it is in the journey that we discover the true source of motivation and fulfillment. This is the wisdom of the Stoics, that even after 2,000 years continues to inspire and motivate, a philosophy that teaches us not just how to endure but how to thrive.